Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Quick update here for Bitcoin as it does a swan dive into this lower section here at about 62,000. We got 0.382 and 0.5 fib levels there that are really important, we want to talk about. But more important than that is, well, how much further is it going to go past that if it does? So if you haven't caught my shorts on YouTube or my TikTok, Twitter, Telegram, Discord, I've been updating a lot of shorts here recently. It's kind of a newer thing with fundamentals. We talked about Bitcoin dominance and essentially just how the shift in the market is occurring right now, and that if we lose that $63,000 mark, which we did, we had a bearish back test, which we can see here is essentially what we were expecting. Price action pulled back a little faster than expected though, honestly. This probably should have happened a little bit later, but again, the candlestick's about to close, it makes perfect sense. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at some back-end data. Oh, also a quick congrats to our community members. We haven't hit our, we have a second, well, we took Matic profits here, just a quick little short there. We're playing our targets a little tighter, but we do have a V-chain short position open as well. So keep in mind, we're getting close to that profit target too. So thanks again for the awesome feedback to my community members. Let's take a look at Bitcoin liquidation data. We talked about this earlier, so if you missed that, just a quick recap. Anywhere in between 60,500 and 62,000 is a heavyish concentration of liquidation. We just saw that heavy level at about 65,600 get swept. That was expected, but secondary to that, we can see 62K as low as 60,700. Okay, so those are the areas we want to focus on for potential dollar cost average targets or just targets for short positions. Okay, now do you just jump into a short position now that the price is dumped? Not necessarily, but we still have a lot of divergences and there's a lot of reasons why this could continue lower. So let's double check the daily time frame and work our way down. Just to give you a quick perspective in case you missed my videos from earlier today, we take a look here at Bitcoin. We are still below the 20-day SMA. That was essentially where we're at. We were testing that level earlier today. Now we're officially below and likely to close below that level. So that is not good, right? No other way around it. You can't sugarcoat that. We can also see that we got rejected off 50 on the RSI, stochastic swing down, money flow index super low. This is very scary. MFI hasn't been this low in quite some time. Last time we saw money flow index was this low is back in August of 2023, okay? And the price action back in August, by the way, was not that great. It was somewhere down about 26,000. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go that low. It just implies this is some significant selling pressure, and we haven't seen money flow index this low in a while. It really just implies we've been, there's been more selling pressure than buying pressure for Bitcoin in general. If you exclude this more recent candle wick up, it's been pretty low, and there wasn't a lot of selling pressure at that point. Now we can see it happening. Strong likelihood the price is well more likely than not to continue lower. 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look here. We're now under 50 on the RSI. Money flow index right there with it. Stochastic swinging down. MACD diverging still. All bearish signs. The only thing else we have left here to protect us is this 50-day SMA at about 61,700. I don't think that's going to prove that to be very beneficial, honestly. The 50-day SMA isn't necessarily a support level. It's just kind of letting you know where you're at. Once we break below that level, we're back in bear town. Basically, being under the 20 is a good start, but under the 50 is something altogether totally different. Either way, that's our last line of defense there. So hypothetically, 62,000 holds, we recover, all good. This is just a natural liquidity sweep. It's nothing super crazy, but if you're considering dollar cost averaging, 62,100 and 61,000 are the areas in which I recommended earlier today when I sent out my my post there, my short essentially on YouTube and TikTok. So what we're looking at here on Bitcoin for the hourly, just to wrap this up, is the Ichimoku cloud. We've been below the cloud this whole time. That's generally a bearish sign. We were range bound and we've effectively picked a side, right? This whole time we've been hoping Bitcoin moves, and now that it's moving fast. How much further is it going to go down? Well, 0.382 at the 62,000 mark is a possible stopping point. There's a more recent resistance here, potential turn support level, but no matter how you look at it, you do not want to take a long position right now, or you want to close your current long position. Do not continue to add to your margin because this is looking scary, folks. We got lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines below the baseline, and we're well below the cloud. There's really no reason to consider a long position at this point. If you're going to consider dollar cost averaging, of course, 62,100 and of course 61,100 as a round number at that 0.5 fib level. Okay. Those are two areas to consider adding to your position. For right now, though, this is not a pretty sight. I would not recommend getting too heavy with leverage, okay? Don't just buy the dip and hope it turns around. Hope doesn't belong in this environment right now, okay? Anyways, just some friendly advice there. Again, thank you again to my community members for some awesome feedback on the recent signals. We did take a nice long position from Bitcoin, or for Bitcoin rather, 65% from 57.7 to 65K. In hindsight, I wish I'd shorted it now, but we caught 2 other shorts that are in profit right now, so it's not that bad of a deal. Either way, thanks again for the awesome feedback. Greatly appreciate you all. And if you've been watching for a long time, comment below. Love to hear how long. I've actually been reached out to a few members that have been watching me for over 3 years now. That's pretty impressive considering I started this channel right at about that time. Okay, so awesome stuff. Thank you again. Deeply appreciate you. We'll look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Last but not least, be sure to check out our featured exchanges. What is it? BitGet, Bybit, all that stuff's down below. Okay. More important, I would just recommend using the exchange that works best for you. No KYC or VPN requirements for the ones that are listed in the comments below. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon.